Hello, class. My name is Denise Kenyon, and today in my research presentation, I will be discussing a social issue, cybercrime. The content of this presentation will include an introduction, rationale, research questions, literature review, methodology, significance, and references. What is cybercrime? It's a crime in which a computer is used to carry out criminal activity, such as hacking, which is infiltrating a computer system of a business or individual or an organization. Phishing, which is impersonating someone via email, and spamming, which is sending out large amount of emails flooding various recipients, overflooding the email system is spamming. The rationale behind cybercrimes is using computers to commit real-world crimes. And those crimes involve theft, terrorism, credit fraud, and pornography, just to mention a few. My research questions for this research project is, what are the latest ways to commit cybercrimes? And does the punishment match the cyber crimes? Because I believe that it appears that because the punishment is very lenient, that the crimes are increasing over time. Especially today, we have so many cyber crimes that are existing. The literature review will talk about the types of cyber crimes, cybersecurity, history, punishment in cyber crimes. This will go over gathering qualitative information and examining information from law enforcement and compare quantitative information, as well as take a look at historical information just to find out what the successes were surrounding the punishment for cybercrimes. Quantitative methodology would include in this research interviewing cyber criminals, verifying artifacts from both private and public sources. Some of the qualitative data, written documents, usually are documents that already existed. And some of those can be like newspapers, magazines, books, websites, memo transcripts, and conversations, to mention just a few. Additional methodology that's planned to be used for this research project would be qualitative methods like a case study that requires thorough knowledge through numerous types of information sources. Ethnography is eating, sleeping, and drinking with cyber criminals just to kind of understand what their psyche is. And the grounded theory is actually providing a research information after the occurrence of the explanations that were provided from the research being done. Primarily interviews also for existing documents to build a theory based on data. So interviews can assist with evaluating existing documents to build the theory. What would be the significance of this research project that I plan on working on? Just taking a look at cybercrime today, just barely having an opportunity to take a look at newspaper articles, defining the different types of cybercrime that exist, taking a look at the prevention for cybercrime, looking at annual reports from law enforcement, learning a little bit more about the cyber criminal psyche, and then just taking a look at the punishment. Does the punishment match cybercrime? And are the laws significant enough to help eliminate this crisis that we are facing today, this real world issue that we have with cyber criminal activity? One of the reference resources that I use particularly for this real world problem for cybercrime is just taking a look at our main book that we're using for our class this term, the social science research is one of the major references that is utilized for this particular issue that we're experiencing. And then there's several other resources that I also looked at to take a look at malware, examining criminal journals, etc. Thank you so much for your time today. And this presentation, I hope you enjoyed learning about a little bit about cybercrime and the plans for my research project to determine why we have cybercrime and are the penalties enough and what types of impacts cybercrime is having on our world today. Thank you.